RETV. Today is Wednesday, some day of the week, June 1st or something, I'm not sure. Hey, anyway, we're running a little late getting us out today because Gavin was busy trekking around the world. And so, here's what we got for you today. There's a debate that I seem to constantly have, or we seem to constantly have with friends, family, everybody in the mortgage industry or real estate industry. Should you rent or should you buy? Gavin, what do you think?
This debate was all about dead the first part of the decade because everybody wanted to buy and everybody could. But now it seems that a lot of people still associate too much risk with owning a home, and thank you, CNN, great work. Thus, the debate rages on. Let me start with this here. There are cases where it makes sense to rent, believe it or not. For example, if you know you're going to only live in the state or where you're going to buy for 1 year, then it makes sense to rent. But if you're going to live anywhere for more than a year, then you should buy, and you should buy right now. In other words, John Paulson said, if you don't own one home, buy one. If you own more than one home, buy another. And if you own 2 homes, buy a third. And lend your relatives the money to buy a home if they don't already own a home themselves.
Very good advice. So let us give you 4 good reasons why renting makes a little sense. Starting with reason number 1. Even though home prices may still go lower, the costs of owning a home are going to continue to rise. And that has been proven. At April 1st of this year, Fannie Mae came out with the loan level pricing adjustments, which means anybody who puts less than 40% down has an adjustment to their interest rate. That's right, 40% down. FHA just increased the MI factor, increased it 25 basis points. On a $200,000 loan, that's $42 a month. Reason number 2, mortgages are going to continue to become more expensive. If you don't believe me, watch last Wednesday's video. You can find it right below us here. Gavin, give us number 3.
This one is huge. In interest, owning a home is less expensive than renting in 72% of cities in the U.S. This one is beyond true rental costs and are ready to explode. Rents are already up 13.9% in most cities.
Basic economics tells us that the cost of anything is simple supply and demand, which basically says if more people want something and there's less places to rent, for example, the cost of rents are going to go up. So let's look at the current rental market. The economy has currently forced numerous people to leave due to foreclosures, loss of jobs, whatnot. So there's a plunge in home ownership. There's a great decline going on right now. So what should return? The demand for places to rent has increased. However, we all know that building hasn't increased to keep up with demand. So anyways, the national average for vacancies is just under 6% across the country for rentals. And rent's going to explode in those areas. So what if I told you that rental vacancy in the Denver area has hit its lowest level since Colorado officials have begun to track this information?
Wow.
This just came out yesterday in the Denver Business Journal. Gavin, what number do you think that is?
2%.
No, you're wrong.
Ah, again?
You're wrong again. So if the national average is 6% and rents are going to go up, what if I told you that Denver was at 1.4%?
Get out of here.
Isn't that crazy? Go ahead, Gavin, tell us
Per
more.
the Colorado Division of Housing, only 1.4% of single-family homes and condos were available for rent in the first quarter of 2011. The vacancy rate dropped from 3.1% in the first quarter of 2010 to 2% from the fourth quarter of 2010 to 1.4% as of yesterday. On the link right to our left,
That left, not below left.
under the blog, you can see a report for Denver Rent Vacancy Survey. Use this to help to get your buyers off the fence.
Let me give you a product tip of the week. Do you know what a 203K loan is?
No.
I didn't think you would. I'll tell you all about them. All right, a 203K will allow buyers to go in and buy a house and borrow up to $35,000. So for example, there's REOs and short sales out there that need some work, may not qualify for conventional FHA financing. You can go in and buy them with a 203K loan. Get this one. Let's say you want one of those old, what are they called, tumblers or something from the 1970s with the shag carpet and the old steel neon cabinets that you bang open. Your client probably doesn't want to buy them because they can't afford them. They can maybe only afford a down payment. Now they can go in, do this loan, actually fix everything up the way they want it, and then you have another home for your buyers to look at. So anyways, Gavin, tell them what we're gonna do for them.
We will come to your office, bring a nice spread of food with a nice PowerPoint presentation, and teach you and all your fellow agents. We even invite your buyers to come along if they'd like to hear more about it. But let us come teach you about the 203K program and how you can make more money this year with that product.
That's not all, folks. Gavin, what else you got for us today? By the way, what is that on your shirt?
Oh no, did I get
No,
lunch
this
on my
over
shirt?
here. This thing.
Oh,
thing. What is
this? This is a QR code, and for those that don't know, you could probably focus in on this and take a picture. It'll direct you to my fan page, my website, and anything else that I do marketing-wise. I wore this into the grocery store today, and I had 5 people ask me what the hell was on my shirt.
It's because they thought you were an idiot.
Probably, but it got their attention.
Well, if the shoe fits. So what are you going to do for them? So let me get this straight. We're going to bring food in our office. You're paying for that, right?
Yes.
That's awesome. We're going to bring food. We're going to teach 203K class for you and your buyers. We're going to show you how to open up a whole new realm of homes for your buyers. And then what else are we doing with this ugly thing on your shirt?
We will provide them one of these ugly QR codes to help them gain more business and market share. Take us up on this offer. Click on the link below to schedule us for your next event.
Very nice. Anyways, if you guys need anything, give us a call, shoot us an email. We're here to help. We want to help you guys grow your business. We want to help turn around the Denver economy. Well, I guess keep it going in the right direction. So look for us next Friday, or not next Friday, I guess this
Friday.
Coming Friday. And we'd love to hear your feedback. Have a great day.